Hey everybody, it is time for part 2 of the Facebook Live Super Sale tonight for a Monday, September 11th. It is 606-877-1450 is the number for the store. If you have previous invoices before today's date, if you bought something today, you don't have to worry about paying for it today. But if you bought something from Saturday or before and you haven't paid for it yet, you need to call the store to get that taken care of so that way you can buy stuff on this sale. However, if you did buy stuff from today, you're good. It all combines. It all goes together. Now until 11, we are going to be having the rest of the claim sale. This is not an auction. It is a claim sale. The Post-it note number at the top of the item, that is the dollar amount of the item. To claim an item, all you got to do is put in the name and the price like this. Dr. Kildare for $7. You put Kildare for 7 or Dell for 7 because from Dell. We'll get you hooked up. We want everybody to like the page up top, the Maddox page. Go to the top right, click like, and add us into your notifications. Also, share this feed out. Every public share of this feed that you do gives you another chance to win one of our hourly giveaways. We're doing a giveaway at 8, 9, 10, and 11 o'clock. So if you want in on that, you're going to want to share. In fact, I'm going to share it right now as soon as I get my phone working up here. Whoa, it is looking big and weird on my phone, but I don't know why that is. Post. Come on. There we go to my timeline. Post. And open. Hey, John, how's it going? How's it going, Kristen? What is the giant size issue? Give me just a second here, and I'm going to find it for you and tell you what it is. This, my friends, this is giant size Spider-Man issue number 1. 50-cent cover price on this. Giant size Spider-Man and Dracula. 68 big pages for only $18. Why is it so big? Yeah, are you talking about the screen is big? Because mine is like that as well on my phone. That is weird because it looks fine on the OBS. Let me check. It looks fine on the Facebook as well. Yeah, looks fine. I don't know. It looks good on the Facebook too. It's apparently a mobile issue. I'm going to exit out and see if maybe, just maybe, it fixes it. Yep, you just have to refresh it, and it'll be back to normal. Just refresh your page. No, mine was real weird too. Yep. All right. All right, we got a number of things on the board right now. I'm going to actually walk around the board and talk about them real quick, and then we'll start going into rotating some stuff out as we go. All right, guys, this is Gen 13 issue number 1 of Gen 13. That is only $6 from J. Scott Campbell. We've got Dr. Kildare, a 12-cent Dell for only $7. It does have some spotting and some spine wear, but hey, it's a lot cheaper than the $45 it would be if it were mint condition. This is X-Men issue 181 for only $5. 60-cent cover price on that. Next to it for $27, this is The Hands of Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu, issue 27, 25-cent cover, taking on his father, Fu Manchu. It's $5. Down here, this is The Batman 80-page giant from 2011, number 1 for $5. Right here, this is Batman and the Outsiders versus Master of Disaster. Batman and the Outsiders, number 10 for $3. This is giant-sized Wolverine Old Man Logan, issue number 1. This is the last part to the Old Man Logan storyline. It is near mint, never read. It is $7. This is Batman 673 for $4. Batman Dark Victory, number 1 for $6. And, of course, the giant-sized Spider-Man and Dracula number 1 for $18. Also, right here, this is Green Lantern, issue number 58, 12-cent Silver Age Green Lantern for only $30. It does have the slot bin down the middle. That is the subscription crease. Lots of older comics have that. Wolverine for $7 to James. That was a good purchase, James. Thank you, sir. Okay. And I'm going to put up this mic and then put some more stuff out. All right, I've got a first appearance here from Marvel Comics, and I would say it's a fairly big first appearance. It's the first appearance of Apocalypse. That's right. The oldest mutant who has been a thorn in the side of the X-Men and humankind for centuries right here. This is X-Factor issue number 6. This is in very fine plus condition. This looks immaculate. X-Factor issue 6, first appearance of Apocalypse. This is going to be $24. $24 for X-Factor issue 6. I will not be marking that down. We're going to put that right there on the board. And we're going to move around the board, selling some stuff for you guys. All right, Batman for 6, 4, and 5 to James. 5, 4, and 6. All right, James scoring some Batman. I like it. And James, you're going to be excited because I've got some more, even older Batman stuff to put up on the board in a little bit. It's going to be cool. Everybody's going to like it. It's going to be huge. It's a great plan. This is The Walking Dead 71. This is from Image Comics. Very fine plus to near mint. Walking Dead 71. There is Carl Grimes. There are a number of trick-or-treaters. He looks not pleased with them. Very fine plus to near mint condition. Walking Dead 71. That is $15. The Green Lantern. This is Green Lantern issue number 58. Issue 58. 12-cent Green Lantern for $30. What was the other question? X-Men number. This is X-Men issue 181. James claims the X Factor for 24. Thank you, James. And then condition on the Giant Spidey. Dennis, I would say this is in very good plus to fine to possibly fine plus condition. There's no real wear to the color or anything. It looks great. The corners actually look good. There's one little crease mark here and here. And the spine has a couple spots. It has one of those, like the really thick spines with stuff printed on the side. So it's a little, tougher to manage. But no real thick marks or anything like that. Actually, I would say fine plus on this. It is $18 for the giant-sized Spider-Man number 1. Let's get some more books on the board, shall we? For video game fans, this is from old PlayStation action, PlayStation 1 and 2, I think. This is Legacy of Kain, Defiance, issue number 1 from Image Comics. And there is the Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain, all that jazz there. The two vampires there. $4 for Legacy of Kain, Defiance, number 1 from Image Comics. Let's see. What do we have here? It's a good one. Get it bagged and boarded. So what'd you guys do in your 30-minute break? Do any calisthenics? Get in a quick game of badminton? X-Men for 5 to Eduardo. Thank you, Eduardo. This is Deadshot, issue number 1. Deadshot's first ever miniseries from the pages of Suicide Squad. Deadshot Beginnings, issue 1 from November of 1988. That is going to be $7. It was part of a 4-issue miniseries. This is number 1, and that is Deadshot taking on Batman on the cover. $7. This is X-Men issue 43. X-Men 43. Colossus is carrying out Magneto, who's grown a beard. He's basically been a vegetable since he ripped the adamantium out of Wolverine. X-Men Escape from Avalon. That is $4 for X-Men issue 43. Very fine plus to near mint condition. If we have any Shadow fans on the feed right now. I don't know if Othie's on the feed. I know he's a big Shadow fan. This is from Dark Horse Comics. This is the Shadow and Doc Savage issue number 1 from Dark Horse. That's right, the Shadow and Doc Savage. Doc Savage, who's soon going to be played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the movie. Shadow and Doc Savage, number 1, inside the Peril Pack case of the Shrieking Skeletons. That is $4. What Walking Dead is it? Casey, that is Walking Dead number 71. Number 71 of The Walking Dead. Definitely pre-100 issue. There's Carl Grimes, and there's a number of trick-or-treaters. $15. What number was Kung Fu? This is the Shang-Chi Master of Kung Fu. It is number 27. Sorry, guys, I gotta take a drink. I'm getting all choked up. Better. We sold issue 1 of this earlier tonight, and I'm going to put out issue 2 now. Sadly, this is the last issue of this I have, but it is very cool. This is Claw, the Unconquered. Issue number 2, 25-cent cover. The world trembled before the blade of Claw, the Unconquered, the doom that came to Kasha-Deen. And there he is, getting to do some damage. DC Comics, Claw, issue 2, 25-cent cover. Very fine plus condition, $6. I'm going to take down the Gen 13, issue 1 for $6.
Aaron loves his kick-ass. He hasn't even got me.
He's playing both, Dennis. The Doc Savage movie, I don't know who that's going to be under. I guess it's technically Dark Horse or Dynamite at this time. He's playing both. This is X-Men issue 43. X-Men 43 for $4. This is Rom Space Knight issue 17. 50-cent cover on this. Rom, guest starring in the Uncanny X-Men, and Wolverine slicing him open, and he's choking out a little kid. And they're the other X-Men. It's in very fine plus condition. Looks really nice. $5 for Rom issue 17. I'm going to take down the Dr. Kildare for $7. Spider-Man Dracula. Christopher, I would say this is fine to fine plus. Closer to the fine plus side of things, I'd imagine. Very little wear to the spine at all. It looks like it's been opened, but no, like, none of the line creases, you know, just a straight line there. And then there's a couple little white lines there on the cover. No rounded corners. Co looks great. I would say fine to fine plus. It's $18. Spotty for 18 to Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. This is Man-Bat issue number 2. Man-Bat number 2 from DC. 25-cent cover. He's got eyes in the back of his head. He's the 10-eyed man. I imagine you have eyes more than just that. But hey, whatever. I've got you in the palm of my hand, Man-Bat, and now you're gonna die. Because he can see in his hand. Because it's weird. This is Man-Bat issue 2 from DC. This is $9. Very fine plus condition on that. Yeah, I've not seen that issue very much. That was a good deal on it. All right, we got a lot of good stuff on the board right now. And I'm going to start moving it and rotating it out. Some of the stuff's going to come off. Some of it's going to get marked down. You're not going to want to wait on any of this stuff. if you want any of it, now's the time to claim it. This is Hulk, issue number 17. This is the Ed McGuinness variant cover edition of issue 17 of Hulk. Jeff Loeb and Ian Churchill is the Ed McGuinness cover, and that is X-Force version of Wolverine on the front. There is Domino laying in a pool of blood, and there is the shadow of the Red Hulk on the cover. This is Hulk, issue 17 variant. That is $8. I'm going to pull down the X-Men issue number 43 for the time being for $4. Not very much. It's a good issue to get. You should definitely claim it if you're so inclined. Hulk for 8 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. Like single digit. This is Preacher issue number 1. This is the Millennium reprint edition. It's got the gold foil cover there. It's a preprint of Preacher number 1. It is $6 for that. Very fine plus in near mint condition. Of course, Preacher currently on AMC. That is about a less than a tenth of the price of issue number 1 regularly. If you don't have a chance to read Preacher number 1, that is a good way to go. And a good placeholder in a collection until you can actually get a regular issue number 1, which is proving to be harder and harder to come by, much like a Walking Dead number 1. Preacher, one of my favorite books in existence. It's fantastic. 60-something issues of pure greatness from beginning to end. All right, this is Alpha Flight. The season finales tonight. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It comes on Mondays now, right? What's going on, Jay? Oh, I dig it, Dennis. It's different enough from the show. It crosses off a little bit. Much like The Walking Dead does. You can enjoy them both and still not know entirely what they're going to do, but kind of know the beats of the characters and kind of where they're going with it. This is Alpha Flight, issue number 13. Okay, sucker. The only way to get to the lady is through me. And that is Wolverine on the cover of that issue of Alpha Flight. It is $4. Very fine plus condition on that Alpha Flight. This is the Master of Kung Fu, issue 27 for $5. Take that down. Hey, Marion, good evening to you. James got the Alpha Flight for $4. Thank you, James. Spidey for 18. Yeah, that's a while back. That's that one right there laying beside of you.
And it's totally giving me redo comments for some reason. How about? Yeah, never mind.
I think it was it.
I say nothing else.
This is X Factor issue number 1. X Factor issue number 1 from 1985. Very fine plus condition. There's one crease mark there on the corner. That is it. Excuse me. The spine looks great. The corners look great. The color is impeccable, but it's only going to be $15. X Factor issue 1 for $15. And, of course, that is the team featuring the original X-Men come back as a unit that the government can basically hire to stop bad mutants, in which case they basically take the mutants, help them, or recruit them. Kind of a cool undercover X Factor deal. I always like that team dynamic. The number on the Green Lantern. Danny, this is Green Lantern issue number 58. 58, 12-cent Green Lantern. And it's in very fine plus condition. There is one, the crease down the middle from the subscription where they used to fold comics in half and put them into mailboxes. All kinds of Silver Age books from Marvel and DC have that. This has one of those. Otherwise, it looks great. $30, actually less than what it's marked. Next up, we have Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, issue number 9. It's a 20-cent cover. None may invade my kingdom. Here it is, I who have the power of life and death. And he's just burning Luke up with his beams. Showdown with Dr. Doom. That's right, Luke Cage taking on Dr. Doom in Latveria. Very fine plus condition on this. It looks great. It is $10 for that issue of Luke Cage. I'm going to take down The Walking Dead issue 71 for $15. Yeah, man, most of those, that's what that's from. It's from them putting them in mailboxes. Oh, yeah, thanks, Michael. Yeah, I think so, Dennis. It's usually not very deep. It's usually not very deep, and lots of those Silver Age books have them. Heck, I think some of the current Marvel books have them that they send. This is Simpsons Comics number 6, and that is Lisa and, of course, the bus driver there on the front. Everybody likes the Simpsons. Hey, it's $3. Simpsons Comics number 6. That is $3. We're going to replace out the Batman and the Outsiders with the Simpsons. This is a book I always really enjoyed. It's from September of 1994. It's a Vertigo book that I'm sure one day will be some kind of movie or something. Grant Morrison and Steve Yao. This is The Invisibles issue number 1 from Vertigo. The Invisibles number 1. Very fine plus to near mint condition. It looks immaculate. Nice neon orange cover on here with the grenade. This is going to be $15 for The Invisibles number 1. Legacy of Kain, Defiance, issue number 1 from Image, from the Soul Reaver video games, is $4. This is Detective Comics, number 532. 532. Think about it. They're about to 1,000 right now. This is 532, 60-cent cover, very fine plus condition. And that is the Joker driving a Joker-faced train about to run over the Batman. This is out of a Joker-faced tunnel. He's very themed with all of this stuff. Detective Comics, issue 532, very fine plus condition. That is $8. Yeah, a big thing about The Invisibles is that Grant Morrison is very much into magic. And during this time, he basically wrote himself as one of the characters and saw stuff in his life correlating to the character. It's a whole thing. Is Detective Comics the longest running? Action. I think, right? Action's longer? Invisibles 15 to Casey. Casey scored that one. I think Action's the longest. Detective's probably second. They're both getting close to 1,000 on their runs. This is Deadshot, The Beginnings, issue 1. I'm going to mark this down to only $5. That first issue of the miniseries of Deadshot. And again, while I'm getting this comic book put up, I want to remind everybody we do have bundles. That's right, 5 comics for $8, or 6 of these for $42. 5 comics for $8, or 6 of them for $42. And they are mixed. They are also seeded with some very, very high-dollar Silver Age comics in there. Silver and early bronze. Well worth your time. Next up, we have Tank Girl, The Gifting, issue number 3. Tank Girl, just $3. I'm going to take down the Shadow and Doc Savage, issue 1 for $4. Yeah, I saw that, Michael. Man, it's sad. I had put some Wolverine stuff up earlier today. We've sold quite a bit of Wolverine. Not as much as I thought we might, just simply because Wolverine normally does really well for us. But I'm sure I'll have some more Wolverine up here shortly. Batman for 8 to James. Thank you, James. That was a good purchase. Very cool issue, Detective. Awesome cover. I dig it. Tank Girl for 3 to Jay Collins. Thank you, Jay. Yep, Taj is here. She's handling tracking and calling on the feed, so and messages on Facebook. So she's pretty tied up. So we're trying to ease it up for her. But she appreciates all you guys talking to her here on the feed. This is Batman Beyond. This is the Origin Special from Batman Beyond, based on the hit animated series on Kids WB. Kids WB doesn't even exist anymore. Batman Beyond Origin issue, that is $3. Yeah, I know, man. I had a chance once, and I didn't go, and I wish I had. I'm a pretty big Swamp Thing fan as well. Let's see. This is the Defenders, issue 81. Defenders 81, 40-cent cover from 1979. Stay back, Submariner. The Hulk is doomed, and we can do nothing to save him. And he's all chained up. And I guess they're right, but he's the Hulk. It is Defenders, issue 81. That is $6. She is. She is good people. I got to say you're right on that. Completely. What's up?
So Natasha, give me all the stuff from the sale earlier that was messed up. Just these. No, I want every single item from the sale earlier because it's messed up. Every single item. Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to Kim now because that's bad. Yep. Every single item from that sale.
No, Sean, I didn't. I've got it right here. It is $96 for this one if you'd like. It is the Rebirth Harley Quinn issue number 1. It's a 9.6. It does have the Dynamic Forces exclusive sketch cover and the certificate of authenticity as well. It is slab 9.6 for only $96. I don't know what's going on right now. I have no idea. I don't think so. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 0. It is $5, and that is a Joe Quesada cover. It is a Viewpoint Legends of the Dark Knight number 0 for $5. I'm going to take down Man-Bat issue number 2 for $9. That's Man-Bat number 2. And we want to keep those shares going. Oh, it is time for a giveaway. It is after 8 o'clock. What are we going to give away right now? Let me see. Here we are. We're going to give away Wolverine issue 88. Wolverine 88. This is the very first time where Deadpool meets up with Wolverine, their very first battle right here in comics. Wolverine 88. We're going to give that thing away for free right now. So get ready for that. And this goes to Casey Britch. Did I say your last name? Casey. You get the Wolverine for free. Everybody congratulate Casey on the feed. Batman for 5 to Casey as well. That is this one. Thank you, Casey. Six more bundles for 42. Got them for you, Casey, right here. There we go. And Casey got those bundles, 6 bundles for 42 bucks. Wow. Yeah, we had the name written down. She handed it to me, and I named it off before I saw that stuff that she bought. All right, cool. Casey got 6 bundles for 42.
Oh.
That Batman for 5, and then that comic for free.
Oh, shit, she did.
Yep. This is Spider-Man issue number 11. Spider-Man number 11, Perceptions, part 4 of 5. This is from 1991. While Wolverine operates on Wendigo, Spidey takes on the press and the law. And it's a Todd McFarlane issue, and there's Wolverine, the Wendigo, and, of course, Spidey. It is $6 for Spider-Man number 11.
Down the little thing and accidentally hit 5. Just marked everything $5. Well, enough of it is messed up that we, well, like, you know that one that says 10 free comics? It didn't sell for 5.
Lisette wants a 6 for 42. We're getting you a 6 for 42 as well, Lisette. There you are. Lisette, here are your bundles. Look at that brick of books. Put your names on it here for you.
That's a mess. And Kim's going to rewatch the entire feed and make a whole new tracker on her own, and then we can go back and see where those books are and make more feed.
All right, Lisette, these are yours. If anybody else wants some bundles, I'm down to half a box of the bundles. I'd be happy to sell them to you. We got some DC number 1s here. Oh, thank you, Lisette. I appreciate it. This is Villains United. Villains United, number 1 from DC, and that is Deathstroke, Lex Luthor, Black Adam, Talia al Ghul, and a couple of other dudes. It is $5 for Villains United, number 1. Very fine plus to near mint condition. I'm going to take down the ROM. ROM issue 17. And I'm going to mark that down to only $3. $3 for ROM issue 17. This is the Preacher issue number 1 reprint. Preacher number 1 reprint. I'll mark that down. Everybody should take a chance reading this. I'm just saying. Preacher number 1 reprint. That is $4. $4 for that. This is X Factor issue number 1 for $15. I'm going to put it in the close-up window. That's the first appearance of X Factor. This is Ghost Rider issue number 70. Issue 70 from 1982. Freaks. And Johnny Blaze is surrounded by freaks. It is $5 for this issue. Very fine plus condition. Ghost Rider issue 7. Any Hellboy? Possibly, James. I'll check and see what I've got. If I have any Dark Horse stuff down here with Hellboy, I will look. I don't have anything at hand, but I'll see what I have. Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, issue number 9 for $10. Can't really mark that down. I'm going to put it back here. This is Wolverine, issue 65. Wolverine 65, and he's on the cover taking on Mystique. That is $4. Wolverine 65 for $4. Take down the Simpsons for 3. Put out the Wolverine for 4.
So these were on the tracker for $5 a piece?
Some of them were, yeah, some of them were 5, some of them were, oh yeah, no, almost the 5.
Yeah. The numbers that are marked on them are correct.
Okay, that's what
You
I
caught exactly the error correctly. And when you're done, go ahead and put those back in as the numbers that are marked. Good job.
Thank you.
All right.
She was where she was in trouble.
No, you were never. You know, you ran into a situation you've never ran into before.
This is Ghost, issue 109. Ghost 109, The Darker Shade of Death from DC. Very cool cover right here. Lots of naked people falling into the flames. It happens. It is $5. Very fine very fine condition. There is a little bit of spine cracking there, but still, it's only $5. Ghost issue 109.
You guys still look back on it?
I did, yes, personally.
Oh,
I did good.
cool.
Cool.
I'm going to take down the Dead Shot for $5. We're going to put that one out. All right, and we still have about half a box left of the bundles, and they are $8. You get 5 books for $8. They are seeded with expensive books, or 6 of them for $42.
Oh, you marked them down 6 for 42.
Special deal. Special deal. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, Michael. I thought it was Abe Sapien too, but it's not. But it's very cool, and I do like that he eats eggs. He eats boiled eggs or whatever, or rotten eggs. Did you see that trailer yet? Guillermo del Toro has a new horror movie coming out, and a guy's got like a amphibious thing in a jar, very much like Abe Sapien, and he even eats eggs. And it's about like a girl who like kind of falls in love with it, wants to break out of the lab, but it looks awesome. It looks awesome. Like Pan's Labyrinth or anything else he's done, like it looks really good. Yeah. I can't think of what the name of it is. It looks good.
All right. Y'all have a good sale.
All right, take it easy.
Good night.
Thanks for letting us know about this, Tasha.
Yeah, Shape of Water. I think you're right on that. Board price?
It was something Marcus says.
Oh.
He sells the board if nothing's sold.
Oh. Well.
Sorry, your reaction to it is great.
I would sell the whole board minus X Factor for like $32. $32 for the whole board minus X Factor. Defenders for 6 to James. Thank you, James. This is Men of War, issue 17. Codename Gravedigger. 40-cent cover, very fine plus condition. Beginning this issue, a new extra feature. And Joe Kubert cover. There's a guy. He's on a Nazi sub, and alligators are about to get him. It is Men of War, issue 17. Very fine plus condition. It's only $6. Got a mini-series here coming up from Marvel Comics. Whoop. If I keep dropping the bags and boards. Here we go. Get these guys all bagged up. This is one we sold in the past. I don't think we've sold the entire mini-series, though. I think we just sold issue number 1. All right. You got it, Jay.
Who wants those given on the next giveaway?
All right. Can do. There we go. Thank you, Jay. Jay clears the whole board. I like it. This is Gargoyle 1 through 4 from Marvel Comics. Gargoyle 1 through 4. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4 painted covers. From 1985. This is very much not the general Marvel type of book. That is the 1 through 4 set of Gargoyle. You get all 4 painted covered issues for only $12. This is the Avengers number 32. Number 32 of the Avengers. Jay got that for 12. Thank you, Jay. Avengers 32, 12-cent cover, The Sign of the Serpent. And that is in very good plus to fine condition. And it's got a couple little crease marks here, but nothing too bad. It's only $19 for the Avengers 32. This is $10. This is Action Comics number 331. This is a 12-cent cover, Silver Age Action Comics issue. Kent's practical joke cost him his life. He hired us to catch him when he faked a Superman dive, but he's missed the net. What a way to go. See what happens to Superman's career in Clark Kent's masquerade as Superman. A little bit of wear down here to this corner and here, but otherwise it looks great. It's only $10 for Action Comics number 331. Here we go. This is Preacher issue number 7. Preacher number 7. Early issue of Preacher. First printing. Naked City, part 3 of 3. That is $9. Very fine plus to near mint condition on that issue of Preacher. Avengers for 19 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. This is Adventure Comics number 478. 3 superheroes in 1 super book. On one hand, Black Manta is invading Atlantis. On the other, nuclear missiles are threatening New Venice. If you can only save one Aquaman, which will you choose? I don't know. I feel like stopping the nuclear missiles is more important than stopping Black Manta because he's just one dude. Action Comics for 10 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. And Jay got the Preacher for 9. Thank you, Jay. I found a issue that Brian actually needed. Surprised. This is Wonder Woman issue number 5. Wonder Woman number 5 from 2007. Terry Dodson cover. That is $4. This Action Comics issue is a little more expensive, but not bad. This is Action Comics number 344, 12-cent cover. Calling all Batman fans, can you solve the mystery of Superman's nightmare dreams? All the bat clues are on this cover. Things are happening, and it's looking crazy. It is $18, very fine condition. It looks great. $18 that issue of Action Comics. This is Preacher issue number 10. Issue 10 of Preacher for $8. And there's a young Jesse Custer getting beat up by his cousin. Wonder Woman for 4 to James Smithers. Preacher for 8 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 50. Somebody was looking for this the other day. I can't remember who it is. Just got to put it out. It does have the gold foil cover images, and that is, of course, a Brian Boland cover with the Joker and his cat, both with smiles on their faces. This is Legends of the Dark Knight number 50. That is $9. This is the Terry Dodson cover. This is Wonder Woman issue number 6. That's going to be $4 for that issue of Wonder Woman. This is also for 4. This is Jonah Hex, issue number 5 from 2006. Gray and Palmiotti on that is $4. Hey, Josh, how's it going, man? What's up, Lisette? She's saying hi to Josh. Saying hi to me. What? You missed 2 of them, Josh, but I might have some more to go up here shortly. This is Ghost Rider, issue 15. This is a glow-in-the-dark covered issue of Ghost Rider. That white right there that all glows in the dark. It is $5 for Ghost Rider 15. So if I got some more Preacher to put up. Jonah Hex for 4 to Jay Collins. Thank you, Jay. Living the dream. I feel you, man. That's true. You did say hi to me earlier. I shouldn't be jealous, but I am. I can't help it. This is Preacher, issue number 6. Issue 6 of Preacher. There's Jesse, Cassidy, and they just beat up a dude on the pool table. It's $9 for that issue of Preacher. Preacher for 9 to Josh New. Thank you, Josh. This is Detective Comics, issue 476. It is in fine condition. It's got a couple little spine wear pieces, but otherwise it looks great. It's got one little crease corner here. The Sign of the Joker, and that is the Joker fish. And, of course, the smiles on the faces, and even Batman has one as well. This is a 35-cent cover on Detective Comics, $4.76. That is $12. This is Marvel Tales number 48. 20-cent cover on this, starring Spider-Man. Escape Impossible. Impossible Escape. It is very fine plus condition. It looks good. Marvel Tales issue 48 for $9. Hey, Pat, how's it going? This is Spawn, issue number 9. Spawn number 9, we're going to put out for $10. This is the first appearance of Angela. That's right, Marvel Comics. Angela's first appearance was in an Image book created by Todd McFarlane. She is in Spawn number 9, $10. This is Wolverine, issue 64 by Jason Aaron and Ron Garney. And there is Mystique ready to shoot up Wolverine there. It is Wolverine, issue 64, near mint for $4. Any DC Creeper? Josh, this is, well, that's not it. 9 with the, oh, this. This is Legends of the Dark Knight, issue 50 from 1993. It's got a gold foil cover logo and gold foil here. Dennis O'Neil and Brett Blevins images. And it's got a Brian Boland cover with the Joker and his cat. Very cool. $9. Legends of the Dark Knight number 50. DC Creeper. Not that I'm aware of, but if I see any, I'll be sure to put it out. This is Showcase Presents number 103. It presents Hawkman, 35-cent cover, Space War, monsters and supervillains all in, adventures on other worlds. Very fine plus condition on this. It looks great. And that is a Joe Kubert cover featuring Hawkman and Hawkgirl. It is $6 for that DC Comics Presents. Somebody was needing that actual issue the other day. I can't remember who it was that was asking for it. I don't know if they're on the feed right now. I remember who it was. Maybe it's Alexis. I don't remember who's asking for that. The number on Superman. This is Action Comics number 344. Silver Age Action Comics for only $18. And, of course, in the close-up window for $15, that is X Factor number 1 from Marvel Comics. The first appearance of X Factor in that issue. All right, we'll go up here for $5. This Adventure Comics, issue 478 for $5. Take that down. And we'll put up Jonah Hex, issue number 6 from 2006. It's a Brian Bowler cover on that as well. Hex is attempting to shave, and what appears to be a nun with a rifle has it pointed at his back. Isn't that always the way it goes? That's why it takes long to shave, man. You never know. You never know. $4. Jonah Hex for 4 again to Jay. Thank you, Jay. This is from Marvel. It's a 30-cent cover from 1977. This is the wildest superhero ever because he's real. The Human Fly, number 1. First fantastic issue. From the shadow of the grave, he rose to become the greatest death-defier of them all. The Human Fly, who was a weirdo who'd climb buildings and stuff back in the 70s. This is his comic. It's very fine plus condition. And it's going to be $7. Human Fly, number 1 for $7. Actually kind of a cool costume. What happened to him? Did it fly?
He used to fly. He used to do that thing where he flies in the air after jumping off the bridge.
Yeah.
Under
Oh.
Video and everything, man. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
This is Preacher issue number 15. Preacher number 15, Hunters, part 3 of 4. And that is Jesus Desaad on the front there. It is $5 for Preacher issue 15. What's up, Shamir? Were you trying to claim something, buddy? This is the Legends of the Dark Knight issue 50. Nice gold foil Brian Boland cover on that. It is now $7. Legends of the Dark Knight issue 50 for $7. This issue Action Comics for 18. I'm going to pull that down. I can't go any lower on that. Legends for 7 to James Smithers. James just beat Josh on that one. This is Ghost Rider, issue number 1. Ghost Rider number 1. Very fine plus the near mint. That is $5. $5 for that issue. Wonder Woman issue 6 for $4. I'm going to pull that down. I think it is. Maybe. I can't remember. I know it was at the previous store, but I cannot remember.
That's where we looked it up too.
Oh, yeah, that's the Legends of the Dark Knight. We've not had any comments come through other than the hellos. I don't know. This is Lady Death. It's from 1994. That is a foil cover of Lady Death. It is $7. What issue is it? I'm not entirely sure, but it's $7. So quite affordable. Quite affordable. This issue, Detective Comics. Did Tosh do the tour of the store yet? I don't know what we're talking about.
I did not. I didn't have time today.
She said she did not. She did not have time today. Lady Death for 7 to Jay. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, sorry.
You're fine.
I forgot to bring it back.
You're fine.
And I think it is actually.
First one, Voodoo. Price on that bad boy then.
I just found the price on it.
Okay.
It's so high that I'm thinking that that's why.
Okay. This is Detective Comics number 476. The Sign of the Joker. And that is the Joker fish there on the cover. It is $10. That issue Detective Comics.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. You do it. We got another first appearance for you. This one is from Marvel Comics. It's a good one. This guy has been Sorcerer Supreme. He's been around for years, and this is his first appearance. The other one with the Joker cover, Shamir, that was Legend of Dark Knight number 50. It's sold. Do I always sell this many books? Actually, Sean, I usually sell a lot more. I mean, today's been good. It's been good, but There's lots of days where it's just nonstop, man. Yeah. Like tomorrow, we'll be having a pre-sale for the new comics tomorrow night at around 7:30 or so. We'll be having our pre-sale for new books, and I expect a lot of stuff to move pretty quick. But yeah, man, we got good buyers. We put up good deals. We sell a lot of books. This is Strange Tales featuring Brother Voodoo. This is issue 169. This is the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. It is $32. There is a chip up here to the corner of the cover. Otherwise, that is about it. It's a Ramita cover on this. The senses-staggering superhero who died yet lives again. Fantastic first issue. Brother Voodoo, first appearance, $32. I'm putting it in a close-up window. And I remind everybody, we do have the blind bundles. These are the blind bundles. You get 5 comics for $8, or 6 of them for $42, because I'm marked down for a deal. 5 books for $8, or 6 for $42. Let's see, we got any? Nope. All right. Make sure I don't have a lot of the same characters out here on the board, as much as I can anyway. And guys, want to keep those shares up. We're less than half hour away. We're only about 15 minutes away from our next giveaway. What's up, Kevin? How's it going, man? This is Wolverine issue 68. Wolverine issue 68. It is $3. Battleground. Things are happening. For $5. This is the Ghost Rider, glow-in-the-dark issue of Ghost Rider for $5. This is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons number 8 from 1989. That is $3. Wolverine for $3 to Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin got the Ghost Rider for $5 with the glow-in-the-dark cover. Thank you, Kevin. Preacher for $5 to James. Thank you, James. AD&D for $3 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. Yeah. That seems to be the way. Hot and cold, man. Hot and cold. This is Fantastic Four, issue 136. FF 136. 20-cent cover on this. Very fine plus to near mint condition. Well, no, not very fine to near mint. Fine to very fine. There is some corner damage down here I didn't see. Come on, you costume pikers. You want power? I'll show you power. And things are happening. The Wild One cometh. FF 136 for $9. And it does have a little wear spot here, but otherwise it looks great. $9 for that. All right. This is Ghost Rider issue 73. 60-cent cover. It's from 1982. Ghost Rider versus the Circus of Crime. That is $5. You can barely see the cover. It's pretty garbled on the screen, but it's a circus poster with the skull of Ghost Rider burnt out of it. $5 for that issue. I don't know if I have any, man. I'll see what I can do when I get the chance. We're on a very skeleton crew tonight, so I don't know how much I can run and grab things, but I'll see what I can do for you. This is Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, number 1. This is the, I guess the magenta cover, you would say, the pink cover. Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, number 1, the first new solo Batman book since 1940. This came out, of course, in 1989, the same year as the Michael Keaton Batman. They were all relaunching Batman. They put out a new Batman book. It is $8 for this pink version of the cover. There's pink, blue, yellow, all kinds. $8 for that one.
Well, Casey, I have not seen Bioshock here, but we have Borderlands.
But do you all see the Bioshock stuff that's like Funko? Batman for 8 to Shamir. Thank you, Shamir.
I think she meant so.
Yeah, the Bioshock, we've not had Bioshock in a while. That's like the Big Daddy and stuff. We've not had those in a long time. In fact, I think he's fairly expensive. But we used to have him. We don't have any Bioshock at the moment. But we get pretty much every major Funko Pop release. Like, we generally get it as it comes out. Oh, gotcha. It really just depends. Video game stuff doesn't seem like it does as good for us pop-wise as comic book stuff and movie stuff. But it is good enough that we do order it whenever it comes out. This is Fathom, issue number 7 from Michael Turner. Of course, Michael Turner artwork on this. Very cool. Very fine plus the near mint. Fathom, issue 7 for $5. It's not bad. Moving right along. No problem, Casey. Keep those shares going. We're doing a giveaway very soon. This is part of the big time storyline. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, number 648. And there's Spidey, and there's all his supporting cast there. Dan Slott and Berto Ramos on this. It is $6 for Amazing Spider-Man 648. This is Marvel Tales, issue 48, 20-cent cover for only $9. Pull that down, can't really go lower than that. This is one that I feel like Jay might be interested in. Just guessing. The Chris LeGrand claim. No, Randall, I've not seen that at all. Oh, Ghost Rider for $5 and Ghost Rider Circus for $5. All right. Chris gets them both. Oh, there we go. Ghost Rider and Ghost Rider goes to Chris. Thank you, Chris. This is Justice League of America 255 from 1986. And that is Zatanna on the front, cowering in fear, Nightmare in Steel. $4 for Justice League. Yeah, thanks, Randall, man. Thanks for letting me know. It'd come through the feed, but if it hadn't, sometimes we do miss stuff. And like I say, Tosh is overworked right now. She's doing all kinds of jobs here at once. This is Batman issue 672. Batman 672 for $4. Jay got that one, and that is a Grant Morrison issue. Batman on a motorcycle on the cover. Jay got the Justice League. Thank you, Jay. Much obliged. This is Justice League of America, issue 234. It is from 1985. Vixen. She means to make the bad guys cringe. And there, of course, is Zatanna and Steel. And there is Vixen. It is $4. See what all we got available here. Spidey for $6 to Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. This is Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel number 53. It's a 35-cent cover from Marvel Comics. It is from 1977. Now, Marvel teams with Black Bolt of the Uncanny Inhumans for the War of the Three Galaxies. And it's in a very fine condition. Looks great. And it is only $4 for Captain Marvel, issue number 53. Kevin wants a Jim Lee number 1 times 4. Are you talking like each cover? Or you just want 4 number 1s from Jim Lee? Either way, I might have some. Let me see what I got. James got the Captain Marvel for 4. Thank you, James. This is Ghost Rider, issue 75. This is a 60-cent cover on Ghost Rider. Introducing Steel Wind. That is $5. Each cover. Let me look. I don't see it at the moment, but I know I got some in here. I'll keep an eye out, and I'll see what I can do. Are blank covers good to have? They are. They're very cool because you can go to like conventions, or if you know an artist, or if you're an artist yourself, you can draw on the covers. You can have people autograph them. They're pretty cool for that. This is Robin, issue number 1 from 1993. Robin number 1 from 93. This is the Tim Drake Robin. This is the foil raised cover version. So the artwork is raised up and the entire thing is foil. It is $5 for Robin number 1. Take down this Spawn issue number 9 for 10. Robin for 5 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. And we'll put Spawn number 9 back out there. First appearance of Angela. That's only $8. Can you show the Strange Tales a little closer? Yeah, no problem. Let me grab it here in just a second. I'm going to put this in a bag and board real quick. Let me make sure this is the first printing of this, which I believe that it is. Yep, first print. All right. That's what I like to see. Change word is on TV right now. Oh, is she on the Gifted show? Is that on right now? Or are you watching Deadpool? Spawn for 8 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. This is also 8. This is New Mutants issue 100. This is a first print of this issue. Last issue ever of New Mutants before they became X-Force. It's a first print, near mint, never read condition. It's $8. It's a really good price on that. All right, I'm going to grab the mic, and I'm going to show that Strange Tales up close. Turn the mic up. There we go. All right, this is Marvel Comics Strange Tales, issue 169. As you can see, well, assuming the camera will do a close-up on this without being weird. There we go. Kind of. There we go. That's about as close as it's going to get. You can see there are a couple little white marks here, but not like all the way across the cover. They're just barely there towards the spine. The corners are nice through here. The top, that is a chip space on the top there. Otherwise, this thing looks great. It's $32 for the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. What was that somebody got?
James got the New Mutants for 8.
James got the New Mutants for 8. Thank you, James. Oh, October 2nd for Gifted. Cool. I knew it was coming up pretty soon. Hopefully it'll be even remotely as good as Legion, because it was great. If it's as good as that, then they're going to have 2 good X-Men shows on their hands, which is going to be weird. You've said 1,000 times to Tosh and no love. Straight 32 to Francesco. Thank you, sir. Well, she's not been typing in the feed, really. She's not... I've been kind of looking at the feed and pulling the stuff down. She just informed me that somebody had claimed something. She says hi to everyone. She enjoys everyone, but she has a pile of stuff she's putting in the tracker right now. This is Detective Comics, number 575, 576, 577, and 578. This is Batman Year 2, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4. The big stuff about this, not only is this Bar Davis and Neri, and that is a Alan Davis cover. This is Batman with a pistol. That's right, he had a pistol in this. But this is Todd McFarlane. That's right, Todd McFarlane did art on this one. McFarlane and Alcala. This was McFarlane Alcala, and that's the McFarlane Batman on the Martha and Thomas Wayne gravestone, and he's got a bullet hole there. And Detective Comics 578, and that is also a McFarlane cover. That's right, Todd McFarlane, Detective Comics, Batman Year 2, 1 through 4, the whole freaking thing. Very fine plus. We're going to put the whole set up here. For $25. $25 for Detective Comics. 575 through 578. Oh, Pete. Hey, glad you're on here, man. This is Fantastic Four, issue number 136. 20-cent cover price on this is $9. It is in a fine, very fine condition. There is some wear here towards the bottom. You got a couple little white marks, but otherwise the thing looks great. It's $9. Batman set for 25 to Kevin. That went quick. Thank you, Kevin. All right. Hey, Kevin, how is it going? All right, yeah, Sean, get on here tomorrow night, man. We'll have some new comics up tomorrow. It'll be cool. Yeah, and the thing is, that detective cover was cool, but the McFarlane ones, man, those were... I dig them. I dig them. This is Superman, World of New Krypton, issue number 1 from 2009. That is $4 for that issue. Number on the Justice League of America. Danny, let me see here. This is issue number 234, Rebirth Part 2 Claws, and that is Vixen there on the front. $4. There are some comics. All right, I'm going to put that, this, of course, is the DC Rebirth Harley Quinn issue number 1. You want to close this up front? I haven't shown it up front close to the camera for a while. We're going to do that. We're going to show these off to you guys as much as we can. This is The CGC 9.6 Harley Quinn issue number 1 from Dynamic Forces. This is the exclusive sketch cover edition by Jay Lee. And on the back, I don't know if you can tell, but the back cover is actually just the Dynamic Forces logo as well. It does have certificate of authenticity and, of course, the hologram sticker here for the Dynamic Forces. Wow, it's in the bag. $96 for a 9.6 Harley Quinn number 1 exclusive cover edition. I'm going to put it in the close-up window so you guys can sit and stare at it and think on it and buy it. Here we go. This is Army of Darkness, Shop Till You Drop Dead, issue number 1. This is a cover, and there is Ash in the S-Mart battling a bunch of Deadites and everybody on the streets not paying any attention. It is $5 for Army of Darkness, Shop Till You Drop Dead, number 1 from Dynamite. I'm going to take down the Fathom. This is Fathom issue number 7 from Michael Turn. It's only $5. Aaron got the JLA for 4. Thank you, Aaron. Glad to see you back on the feed.
Let Kevin know we actually had multiples of that issue, and the rest have sold. That's our last one in the store, I think.
That's actually our last one, Kevin. We've had multiple issues of that. We've actually sold a few of those in the past week. That's just another one that we had in stock. Those we have to order from Diamond directly for the Dynamic Forces stuff, so we ordered a few of those at one time. You're never kind of sure what you're going to get between 9.8 and 9.6s. That's a 9.6. Kevin got the Ash for 5. Thank you, sir. What condition is the Sign of the Joker? I would say it's in fine to fine plus condition. Say closer to fine, I guess. There's a crease mark here. And a couple little spine marks across the side. Not deep ones, but they're just ancillary there. But the coloring is great. There's no otherwise damage to it. Detective Comics issue 476 for $10. And that, of course, is the Joker fish and all the guys down there. All right. Matt got the Detective Comics for 10. I can't, Kevin, because we had to pay a lot for it. It's not like we bought that from somewhere. We had to buy it from a distributor. It was pricey. I was actually surprised when I came in. It was marked 96 because it was 118. So I doubt it's going to go any lower than that. But it's not a big deal because where we do have, that's the one thing, where we do have the big 8,000 square foot store, we have a glass case where we have a lot of statues and stuff. We put some CGC books in that. And we don't have a whole lot in there right now, so it won't hurt going in that, which we may have to do tomorrow once like the new stuff comes out. But, you know, we're always getting new CGC stuff in all the time. But like I say, the Dynamic Forces is one that we can't, we don't have as much wiggle room on as some of the others. This is Detective Comics, issue 350. The elongated man solves Green Lantern's blackout. His scepter's a lightning rod. It's Batman. The royal rogue whose reign of terror conquered Batman. Gasps from his royal cape. The monarch of menace. Now for my crowning triumph over Batman. The big thing here, this is a Joe Kubert cover. And it's just interesting seeing how he draws Batman. It's issue 350. 12-cent Silver Age cover. There's some spine marks here. It is a black cover, so it's going to show almost any damage you have. There are some spine marks here. There's a crease here and a couple here, but nothing overly bad. The coloring looks great. Very nice. Detective Comics 350, and we are going to put that one out for $12. $12 for the Detective Comics issue 350. Like I said earlier, Detective Comics is almost to 1,000 now. Yeah, I don't know. I came in today and it was like that. I don't know.
He told me to sell it at that price.
Okay.
We did get authorization for that.
Yeah, we apparently did get authorization to sell it for that. So I would say chances are it won't go much lower.
And he said it's not going to be up for that many more days.
Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't do it for 75. It wouldn't do it for 75 if it was here for months. That's just too low for a Harley slab, Kevin. Or what if I could? But because I'd like to get your money, but I can't. All right. I did last week on the new comics. Yeah, Justin, we're gonna be doing new comic sale tomorrow night around 7:30 or a little later. We'll be doing the new comic sale comic pre-sale for the week. We won't be selling the comics, but we'll be pre-selling them before Wednesday. We'll be doing that tomorrow night. This is Justice League of America, issue 233. It's from 1984. Vibe. He's going to shake things up. That's right. Justice League of America, issue 233. Vibe joins the league. It's $4. Got a number of new team members during that time. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. JLA for 4 to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. We're out there already. This is detective number 350. 350. Silver Age detective. This is Jonah Hex, number 59. Jonah Hex, 59. Gray, Palmiotti, and Bernay doing the artwork on that. It's $3. That issue of Jonah Hex. What is it? Batman for 4 to Casey. Casey got that issue of Batman. Thank you, Casey. Thanks, my kid's name. Boss Baby. Boss Baby. It's the ruin of us all. My son's 9. I had to hurry about Boss Baby this whole last weekend. Jonah X for 3 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. I've still not found any Hellboy, James. Like I said, I can't really leave the board right now. I've not found any back here, but if I do, I'll put it up on the board for you. I know. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's not as bad as Cars 2, but it's bad. Because Cars 2 is a horrible film. It's just a horrible sequel to an awesome movie. Cars 1 is great. Cars 3 looks like it's going to be fine. I haven't watched it yet. But Cars 2, the worst. This is Changeling against the Terminator. Tales of the Teen Titans. This is issue number 55 from 1985, and that is Deathstroke taking on, Changeling. It's Beast Boy. It's $3 for Tales of the Teen Titans, number 55. Very fine plus to near mint condition.
I do watch My Little Pony every night, Eric. Thank you.
Tosh says she does watch it every night. She's like, what's the big deal?
I know, it's actually relaxing.
This is Batman issue number 13. Batman number 13 from Dark Victory. That is $5. Last issue, Dark Victory. Oversized issue, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. That is $5. Any Harley Quinn? I'll keep an eye out, Shamir. I don't have a whole lot back here. Batman for 5 to Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. It does seem to be a Batman night. I like that. There's lots of nights I think it's going to be a Batman night, and it's not. Which is most of them. This is Ragman, issue number 1. Ragman, of course, made an appearance in the Green Arrow TV show. This is from October of 1991. That's Ragman number 1 from DC. It is $6. Very fine plus to near mint. That's true. Every night's a Batman night if you want it to be. This is Batman in Barcelona. Batman in Barcelona, Dragon's Night. It's a one-shot from 2009. That is a Jim Lee cover of Batman in Barcelona, of all places. Batman in Barcelona, Dragon's Night, one-shot. That is $7. I didn't even know that existed until today when I found it in a box. Batman for 7 to Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. This is Superboy, 15 cents, Silver Age Superboy. So I'm going to price tag to fit what I got in my head for the price. And throw a little bit too much. Mark it lower than that. Let's do it at this. There we go. Superboy, it's issue number 170. You're Clark Kent, Superboy? What's it worth to you to keep it quiet? And then Superboy just burns a hole through his skull with his heat vision and buries him in the farmyard. Easy Rider to Doom plus Superboy's biggest blunder. 15 cent Superboy. It does have some crease marks here on the corner, but let's face it, for $6, it's not a bad deal. Superboy issue 170 for $6. That is in fine condition. Kevin got it. It happened. Not all the time, man. Not all the time. In fact, the first sale, I felt like I went through quite a bit of Batman without that kind of attitude. This is Jonah Hex, issue number 58. Every bullet tells a story. Does it ever? That is $3. That issue of Jonah Hex. Batman could definitely whip the Beatles in a fight. Wait, what? They said Batman's bigger than the Beatles. Like, well, he's definitely more muscular. True. I think Batman has more money. I would put Batman. I would put all the money that Warner Brothers has made from Batman up against it.
All the money that they have made from Batman, yes.
Even more than the Beatles records numbers.
But if Batman were real, the Beatles would still have more money than Batman ever did.
That's true. Batman probably owned their library like Michael Jackson did.
Yeah.
Bruce would just be sitting on the Beatles library. He just goes to it in the Batmobile. These are mine. What are you gonna do? This is Superboy issue 116. Silver Age Superboy number 116 for $6. It's true, Lana. Superboy has abandoned the human race to become king of a wolf pack. That's right. Superboy's king of a wolf pack now. Featuring the Wolf Boy of Smallville. The best part is his face is all dirty because now he's hanging with the wolves, so he's a dirty boy. It is $6. Superboy 116. It does have some wear to the spine and some creases here, but it's $6. It's Silver Age Superboy. It's crazy. You're going to want it. The Ghost Rider for $5. Put out Superboy for $6. Superboy and the Wolves. Batman 222. are we talking about, Matt? This is Ghost Rider 75. I'm going to mark that down to only $3. $3 for Ghost Rider 75. Put it over here. This is Superman, The World of Krypton, issue number 1 for $4. Gary Frank cover on that. We'll pull that down. Oh, is it? That's cool. Batman 222. That's probably one that Tosh needs to be on the lookout for. God, it's an early Batman, though. He said Batman 222 is a Beatles cover.
Is it really?
Like they drew it. Well, of course, that's the thing. Back when that came out, that's when they were hot of popularity, I imagine.
Number 222?
Yeah, Batman 222.
Oh my god.
Is it?
I need it. It literally has the Beatles on it.
Oh, Tosh has lost it. She's going to hunt one now.
Oh my god. Look, here they come. One of them is dead, but which one? Dude, I swear to God, that's when the Paul is dead thing was
Oh, yeah.
wasn't it?
Probably so. Any Cthulhu comics? James, that's a good question, man. My horror stuff's a little slim. I'm going to look around, though.
I didn't see any in that horror box.
Whenever you get the chance, if you would, give me a total for right now.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Trying to keep a idea of the pace. Oh, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Looking for some horror stuff right now. I did find some Marvel Star Wars. If any of you guys are down with Star Wars, you can let me know. I can put some of that out. It is the newer Marvel stuff. Princess Leia, Shattered Empire, things of that nature. Flip through these boxes here. I was going to see what all we got. We're able to find Hatchet. I didn't. I looked. I probably looked for longer than I should have looked. I looked for Hatchet everywhere, and I guess we've sold out of it. Matt's got one for sale. Okay, cool. Cool. I can get behind that. Let's see what we got here. All right. This is from Marvel Comics. This is the most startling slime creature of all, the Man-Thing, who I'm in the process of building right now. The Marvel Knights, Marvel Legends. I've scored about half of the wave at this point. I finally found Blade and Jessica Jones. So I passed up on the others because they're so easy to get, but like I've been trying to get them. I still got to get Elektra. Once I get Elektra, I'll grab the rest and build Man-Thing. Pretty stoked. Looks like a good-looking figure. Man-Thing, issue 14, 25-cent cover. Death awaits the man-monster atop the tower at the end of time. And here he is taking on some pirates. It is $4 for Man-Thing, issue 14. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Casey. I hunted actually quite a bit of my time from 7 to 7:30 looking for that Hatchet because I knew it was around. Couldn't find it. I think we've just sold out. I'm going to take down the Wolverine 64 for $4. This is Venom, Lethal Protector, issue number 5. You won't believe your eyes. 5 new symbiotes versus Venom. Can even Spider-Man help beat the odds? Part 5 of 6. This is Venom, Lethal Protector, number 5. That is $5. This is the Showcase Presents, number 103, featuring a Joe Kubert Hawkman cover. It is $6. I'm going to mark this down to $4. Showcase presents Hawkman. It's number 103. Very fine plus condition. It's only $4 for that. Human Fly, number 1 from Marvel. I'm going to mark that down to 5s from 1977. Very fine plus condition. Human Fly, number 1. This Fantastic Four, 136 for now. I'm going to pull that away. Oh, no problem, Casey. I wish I'd found it. It's a really cool cover. This is the Defenders issue number 111. It's from 1982. Very fine plus condition. To the Devil, a Daughter. And that's not Mephisto. That's straight up Lucifer right there in the Marvel Universe. And he's got Hellcat. It's no good for her. It is $5, that issue of the Defenders. This is the Detective Comics number 350 for $12, featuring the Joe Kubert cover. I'll mark this down one time to $10. Casey wants Venom and Defenders, both for $5 apiece. I'm going to put the Detective back down here for $10, and I'm going to get those for Casey. Thank you, Casey. This is Iron Fist, issue number 8, 30-cent cover for Marvel's Iron Fist. The Living Weapon, a tool for murder, by my hand, die. And he's punching at the reader. He's trying to kill you. It's $4. You can take your life in your own hands. All right, it's going to be story time with Jason now. Because I'm trying to sell you this awesome comic. This is Tokyo Ghost. This is from Sean Murphy and Rick Remender. Rick Remender, of course, does Uncanny X-Force, all kinds of awesome stuff. Sean Murphy did Joe the Barbarian. He's done a little bit of everything. Fantastic artwork from him as well. Fantastic artwork is just amazing. He's actually doing the upcoming Batman White Knight, in which he was allowed to create a new villain for the Batman universe. This is Tokyo Ghost, issue 1, 2, and 3 from Image Comics. This thing is awesome. It was a miniseries. They're going to do a second part of it sometime whenever Sean Murphy's not super busy with his artwork. The big thing with this is basically it's a future world, much like Blade Runner, as far as everyone is jacked into everything. Everyone has little TVs going across their face. Basically, it's the next step up from having your phone in front of your face all the time. You have them implanted directly into your head, and you're constantly watching screens and doing other stuff. ADHD everywhere. However, in this world, Japan right now, it seems like technologically is going in that direction. However, in this world, Japan has went backwards. They went back to the age of the samurai. They have no technology. They have nothing. They have basically a force field set up around Tokyo, and people can't get in there. But the thing is, they have all kinds of grass and water and animals and resources that the rest of the world, who's so technologically hungry, want. Well, what they do is they send this badass motorcycle riding kill machine and his woman into Tokyo in order to basically subdue their leader and open the doors for them to come in and invade. Well, whenever they get there, it turns out they like it there. The big guy has to unplug. He goes through withdrawals, all these things. Basically, they will learn the way kind of the samurai, how to live a simpler life. Well, the people from the outside come for them, and things get crazy. It is Tokyo Ghost. It is awesome. I can't recommend it enough. Also, these are first print copies. I know this is a lot of exposition for not even that much of a price, but it's well worth it. This is 1 through 3 of the issues of Tokyo Ghost. It's a comic I really dig. I highly recommend it to you guys. We're going to do 1 through 3 for $18. $18 for the first 3 issues, first print of Tokyo Ghost. Take down the Titans for 3, put out Tokyo Ghost for 18. And James gets them. Thank you, James. It's a good comic. It's a good comic. Iron Fist. Anthony, if you'd like Iron Fist, put Iron Fist for 4 in the comments. You have to put the name of the item and the price, which is the post at the top. Put Iron Fist for 4, and we'll pull it for you, man. Iron Fist for 4 goes to Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. That issue of Iron Fist. Oh, Francesco scored that one. Or it missed it. Just missed it for James. All right, we sold a pit number 1 earlier. I'm going to sell pit number 2 right now. This is pit number 2 from Image Comics. Dale Keown artwork. That is Timmy and Pitt on the cover. That is Pitt issue 2 for $4. What issue is that Man-Thing? Marco, this is Man-Thing number 14. Number 14, and it's only $4. It was 25-cent cover. It's in fine condition. There's a spot here towards the spine, but that's about it. $4 for Man-Thing. Casey gets Pitt for 4. Thank you, Casey. Man-Thing for 4 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. This is Spawn, issue number 6. Spawn number 6, featuring Overkill on the cover. That is $7, that early issue of Spawn. So what are you guys doing on this glorious Monday night? Still here. It's been raining here most of the day. Granted, we've not had the horrible rains that they got in Florida or Texas lately. We're just kind of getting the tail end of that stuff. This is Wolverine, issue 59. This is from 1992. And oddly enough, it's Wolverine with his haircut, so he doesn't have the horn sticking up. I mean, he could do that. His hair doesn't grow that way. I don't know. It's just his style, I guess. This is Wolverine issue 59 for $3. This is another for 3. This is The Punisher. This is issue number 57. Wanted Dead or Alive. The interesting thing about this is that it's on kind of like a brown paper type cover, almost like a brown paper bag. It is $3 for The Punisher issue 57. Punisher for 3 to Francesco. Thank you, sir. Let's see here. Let me make sure I don't have any of the same characters out on the board. Detective Spawn. do that out. This is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, issue number 5 from 1989. The Spirit of Mirth, part 1. That is $3 for AD&D, issue number 5. Do a giveaway at 9 o'clock? No, I think you're right that we didn't. I think we did one at 8. We're going to do a giveaway in a minute because we forgot to do one at 9 o'clock. So we'll do one at now, and then we'll do another one at 10, and then at 11, of course. But we're going to do the 9 o'clock giveaway here in just a minute. So if you've gotten your shares in, good. If you haven't, you got a couple seconds to do it before Tosh gets her name's drawn here. Again, I want to remind everybody, we've got 5 books for $8. These are 5 miscellaneous comics. These are bundles, blind mystery bundles. Everybody loves a mystery. Everybody loves blind boxes. Well, these are blind bagged comics. You get 5 books for $8. Not only that, but these have been seeded with some very, very high dollar silver, golden, and bronze age comics. 5 books for $8, or you can get 6 of these bundles for $42. All right, Peter, Wolverine for $3. This is Wolverine issue 59. Wolverine 59 for $3. And this Ghost Rider for $3 is Ghost Rider issue 75 from 1982, introducing Steel Wind. $3 for that one. Jonah Hex for $3 to Jay. There we go. Thank you, Jay. All right, this is The Amazing Spider-Man, number 243. Options. He's a bachelor. Got Mary Jane. He's got Felicia Hardy. She's the black cat. She didn't actually like him when he reveals he's Spider-Man, though. He didn't like Peter Parker. She's like Spider-Man. Anyway, Amazing Spider-Man 243. We're going to give this away for free. It's normally like a $10 book. It's going to be free right now. Amazing Spider-Man 243, free of charge to someone. Where did that? Oh, here it is. I got to find the paper. It goes to Lisette. Lisette wins the Amazing Spider-Man. Everybody congratulate Lisette on the feed. And don't worry, we'll do another giveaway in about half an hour and another one at 11 o'clock. D&D for 3 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. All right. Yeah. And, of course, we got a massive stack of donated comics that we're going to give away later tonight. So it's going to be well worth it. Stick around. Well worth it. Yeah. That's going to be the last one. It's such a bunch of comics. That's going to be the last big giveaway for the night. It's going to be a good one. That's a lot of really nice books in that bundle. Like, really nice books. All right, is Shamir still on the feed? Shamir, you around? This is Azrael and Ash. That's right, Azrael, who took over as Batman. This is before that. Denny O'Neil, Joe Quesada, Jimmy Palmiotti. Of course, Joe Quesada created Ash and did a lot of the artwork and design for Azrael as well. Azrael and Ash crossover from DC and Event Comics. That is $5. This is Jonah Hex, issue 67, Ghost Town. I think it's maybe my last Jonah Hex issue I have available. Jonah Hex 67, Ghost Town. That's $3. Joe next for 3 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. Nope, she got a nice like $10 ASM comic. This is Vengeance of Vaporella, issue 7 from Harris Comics, and it's got kind of a black and white image of Vaporella here and a blood red version of a naked angel with a sword. $5. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Oh, I don't. Uh-huh. Tasha and I have both been really busy. She went to McDonald's and picked us up food during the break. I was looking for comics. She got back here. We had to get back into things. So neither her nor I have had time to eat. So we're starting to eat. And we both come to the realization that the cold McDonald's, it's not so hot, guys. It's not so hot. Not the best. Not the best. Also, I will be eating while doing the feed for the next little bit. So you have to, I apologize in advance for that. As I choke these things down. Yes, you did. This is Batman and the Outsiders, issue number 7. This is from 1984. And there's Batman busting through with Katana, Black Lightning, Metamorpho, and the other two. It is Batman and the Outsiders, issue number 7. Very fine plus condition. That is $4. Take down the Hawkman for 4. Put up the Batman and the Outsiders for 4. Yeah, man, it's not great. It may kill me. It may kill me. I haven't had much of my favorite superhero up here on the board tonight, so we're going to start with that now. This is Web of Spider-Man. This is issue number 79. It is from 1991. What archenemy has sent this killer android after Spider-Man? And will Spidey live long enough to find out? Probably. Web of Spider-Man 79. It is only $3. $3 for that. I'm going to take down the Human Fly, issue 1 from 1977 Marvel. All right, we sold some Betty Page a while back when the Dynamite series kicked off again. This is Betty Page, Queen of the Nile, Episode 1, Buried Alive. This is from Dark Horse Comics. And she's being pulled into some type of chemicals, and her bra's opening up. It is Betty Page, issue number 1, Queen of the Nile. That is $6. We'll take down Detective for 10, put up Betty Page for 6. Betty Page for 6 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. This is Venom, Lethal Protector. This is Venom, Lethal Protector, number 6, The Chilling Conclusion. It's not their final battle, but it just might be their greatest. There it is, Venom and Spider-Man. Venom, Lethal Protector, number 6 for $5. This is Black Canary and Oracle. Of course, is Barbara Gordon. Used to be Batgirl. Black Canary and Oracle, Birds of Prey, issue number 1. Some situations require a woman's touch. That's right. This is Chuck Dixon, Gary Frank, Birds of Prey, number 1 for $4. I'm going to take down Spawn, issue 6 for $7. It's a really early issue of Spawn, and I'll be selling. Birds of Prey for 4 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. It's like I need to take another bite, but I'm like almost it's like I'm almost finding excuses not to take another bite of it.
Yeah, I know.
But I know I need to. Like I need to eat.
Like,
This is Marvel Super Action number 14. Marvel Super Action starring the Avengers from 1979. Mayhem over Manhattan. And some stuff going on here. There's Black Panther, Hawkeye, Black Knight, Giant Man, the Wasp. They're all throwing down on Whirlwind, Claw, a couple other dudes. It is $5. Fine to fine plus condition. This is Marvel Super Action, issue 14.
oh man. Feels so bad for you, but at the same time I'm going to do the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
This is a cool cover. It's a really cool issue. We've sold it a few times. Not really overly expensive, but it's pretty neat. I like it. This is Guardians of the Galaxy number 18. It is from 1991. Punished. And there they are. Either they're on a planet filled with them or it's a mercenary team, but it's a pile of Punishers, people who have taken on the mantle of the Punisher. It is $3 for Guardians of the Galaxy issue 18. Ragman, issue number 1. I'm going to mark that down to only $4. $4 for Ragman number 1. Whoop. No. Azrael and Ash, that Shamir should be claiming. What are you doing? This Vengeance of Vampirella issue 7, I'm going to take that down. It was $5. Guardians of the Galaxy for 3 to Casey. Thank you, Casey. This is an anthology series that came out from Dark Horse Comics a while back. It was an ongoing, but each issue is like multiple stories, so you can just grab an issue, hop in, read the stories, and get to it. This one all features the same character, though. This is Star Wars Tales number 13. 64 amazing pages, all featuring Mace Windu, and that is a Tim Bradstreet cover of Mace Windu, which is pretty awesome. That is $4 for that issue of Star Wars Tales. Star Wars Tales for 4 went to Jay. Thank you, Jay. This is She-Hulk issue number 1. She-Hulk that she made of herself, and she's got a run in her hose there. Pretty funny book, all about her being a lawyer. Good times. This is She-Hulk issue 1 for 3, and this story basically Doom's kid wants to be divorced. This is Mutant X issue number 1. Mutant X number 1. Trapped in a world of darkness, Alex Summers is Mutant X. That's right. Havoc gets transported in an alternate dimension. He's got people on his team, particularly Bloodstorm, which is Storm as a vampire. He's got this weird version of Iceman. He's got the Goblin Queen, which was, of course, Jean Grey's clone that Cyclops married. And then he's got Archangel, who in this is like a straight demon. It's pretty awesome. Mutant X issue 1. They actually did a TV show of this. It was horrible, but the comic's pretty decent. The TV show was like a syndicated kind of deal. It was on Fox. Mutant X issue 1. It's $4. I'm going to take down the Ragman number 1 for 4. Put up Mutant X number 1 for 4. Remind everybody to get those shares going. We'll be doing another giveaway in about 15 minutes. You already put them up for that high?
Huh?
You already put them up for that high?
No, they were mine.
Oh, you already got them?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
I
going to
just left them
mark them for lower. But, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I bought them for
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Thanks, though.
This is Thor. This is from Marvel Comics. This is Thor issue 620.1. It's got Thor on the front. Got some lightning around him, as Thor tends to do on a pretty regular basis. Finally, the picture's not black. Oh, sorry, Yakov. Yeah, I switched it out for the Harley. I'm surprised that it. We had a lot of people asking about it, but it didn't go. This is Thor issue 620.1. Very cool cover. Abnett and Lanning on this, and Brooks. That is $4 for Thor 620.1. Jay Marcus told me to tell you, he said, hey. Yeah, he just got him buying a Star Wars book a few minutes ago. Yeah. Thor for 4 to James Smithers. Thank you, James. Much obliged. This is Impulse. It is from DC Comics. It's issue number 4 by Wade Humberto Ramos. White Lightning Strikes. And things are happening. Get some Black Lightning, get some White Lightning. Because she's evil. It's Impulse, issue number 4 for $3.
White Lightning is evil?
I guess so.
That's racist.
She looks like she's got some henchmen, it looks like. It looks like she's using her feminine wiles to trick Impulse. He's just a young lad. This is a 4-comic set from DC. Everybody's favorite hero. It is Ambush Bug. That's right, Ambush Bug 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean, really, when you think of DC, it's the first name that comes to mind. It is 1 through 4 of Ambush Bug. We're going to put out all 4 issues for only $12. $12 gets you the entire set of Ambush Bug. It's going to be nice, funny, just fun book to read, and you get all 4 issues here for $12. All right, that Ghost Rider 75 for $3. Really, 60-cent Ghost Rider didn't sell for $3. I'm going to take that down. Can you hear me now? I can see you type that, Ryan.
Thought you were headed home. What happened?
Been working on tech stuff.
I was going to say, I thought you said bye while I was.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I think you left.
Kim's been pounding on tech stuff.
That sucks. Texas is the worst.
I forgot that was the thing we had to do.
It is a thing you have to do, yes.
It was just the case where every time you put $10 in the bank, they took 60 cents or whatever. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be easier. Especially for a business. You know what I mean? That way every quarter, because that's right, you have to do it every quarter, right? Your taxes?
It's an ordeal.
Yep. There will be some more Thor, James. I'm going to grab some out here for you right here. See what I got available here for you. All kinds of stuff. Is my guess. This is Thor, Wolves of the North. This is a one-shot.
Ask them if they're interested in, like, some packs of rare magic cards.
It's going to be $6. Thor, Wolves of the North, one-shot for $6. Do we have any Magic players on the feed? Anybody interested in some rare Magic card packs? Let me know in the feed, and we'll see about putting some up for you. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Glad it's your first time on the feed. Glad you like it. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. We'll do our best to answer. James gets that Thor for $6. Joseph's a Magic player. This is Fear Itself, issue number 5. First printing of Fear Itself. Here you have Iron Man and the Dwarven Forges there in Asgard attempting to make weapons. And here you have Thor about to take on the Thing, who has his own evil version of his Asgardian hammer. This is Fear Itself, book 5 for $5. Nice, Eric. Fear Itself for $5 to James. Thank you, James. This is X-Men issue number 14. X-Men 14, very fine plus to near mint condition. That is Emma Frost. She is in a padded cell. Things are not looking good for her. $4 that issue of X-Men.
Yep.
some more Fear Itself coming up here. Which, of course, was an entire Asgardian-based event for the most part. This is Fear Itself, Book 6. And there is Captain America. His shield has been shattered. And you have Iron Man, Wolverine, Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, and Hawkeye all looking defeated here. And that's because the Asgardians, Odin's. There we go. I'm going to take down the Wolverine for 3. We're going to put that out for 5. Fear Itself for 5 to James. Thank you, James. Who Justin just missed 5 plus in intermittent condition. Let's see what I have related to Fear Itself here as we go. All right. Fear Itself. Let me see. Okay. Casey gets Venom. Oh, that's not Venom. Venom for 5 to Casey. And then Fear Itself for Casey. Fear Itself Wolverine. Both those go to Casey. Thank you, Casey. All right, this is Fear Itself, The Worthy. The secret origins of the Hammer Wielders revealed. It is a one-shot. Fear Itself, The Worthy, #1 for 5. Yeah, James got that that Fear Itself. This is for $4. This is The Astonishing Thor, issue #3 for $4. Fear Itself for 5 to Casey. Casey gets that one as well. Thank you, Casey. That's true, Eric. That's true. Yeah. It's almost like you're goading me into doing it. It's rough. It's rough. This is Steel, the Indestructible Man, issue #2, 35-cent cover from DC. The murderous menace of the Mineral Master. Fool, what threat is mere steel to one who controls all metals? And this is the version of Steel, Captain Steel or whatever that was on JSA. This isn't John Henry Irons Superman Steel. This is Steel, issue #2. That is $3. Although him existing did allow for them to use the Steel moniker and logo whenever it was time. No, nothing, Jeremy. Especially nothing that you were on the hunt for. I need so few. I've been keeping an eye out, though, when I've been looking in boxes for Hellblazer stuff to see if I have any that low. Thor for 4 to James. Thank you, James. Yep. Oh, no problem, man. This is Wolverine issue 61. Wolverine 61. Arthur Sudum cover, of course, did all the paintings on the Marvel Zombies. And this is Wolverine all just drenched in blood. Looking a little worse for wear. Looking a little tired. A little tuckered out there from a hard day. This is Wolverine 61. Very fine plus to near mint. It's only $4. Wolverine for 4 to James. Thank you, James. I'm keeping an eye out. I've got some stuff. It's all like tie-ins and stuff, I think, though. This is Thor, issue 618 for $4. That is Odin looking worse for wear. He's got spikes hammered into his arms. All kinds of demons here have him. That issue of Thor is only $4. But we will see. We have quite a bit of Fear Itself stuff. Home front. If there's anything else that you guys are on the hunt for. Let me see. Herc. We shall see. Okay, X-Men 541. Okay, X-Men 540. That's a cool one. Put this one up for you. Hey, Kevin is back. I like it. What's going on, Kevin? James got the Thor for $4. Thank you, James. This is Uncanny X-Men. This is issue number, let's see, this is number 540. Only a couple away from a big, massive reveal that also is getting to be a high-price comic. This is Uncanny X-Men, Fear Itself. This is issue 540. That is the Juggernaut on the front, full of power with his Asgardian hammer. It is $5 for Uncanny X-Men 540. X-Men for 4 to Jay. That is this X-Men with Emma Frost. That goes to Jay Collins. Thank you, Jay. No regular issues of Fear Itself, Justin. Fear for 5. Justin, got that Uncanny X-Men Fear Itself for $5. Thank you, sir. This is regular X-Men. This is X-Men issue 18. This is from the run, lots of things happening in this one. X-Men 18, I think this is with the same run where they took on Dracula for a while. All right, all 4 of those for 12? All right. This is X-Men issue number 18. It is $4, and that is Cyclops, Emma Frost, and Sue Storm all together. $4 that issue of X-Men. About Spider-Man for 3. Yep, it's Web of Spider-Man. Web of Spider-Man number 79 for $3. This, you get 4 packs of Magic. You get Fate Reforged, Eldritch Moon, Battle for Zendikar, and Magic Origins. Each of these are 15-card booster packs. You get 4 packs for only $12. $12 for these 4 Magic packs. Those suckers right there. X-Men for 4 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. Casey got the Web of Spider-Man. Thank you, Casey. This is Ambush Bug 1 through 4. That is only $9 for those 4 issues of Ambush Bug. This is Thor, issue 621. Thor 621 It is $4 for that issue. All right, take it easy, Yakov. You have a good night, man. Appreciate you being on the feed. It's another issue of Web of Spider-Man for $3. This is Web of Spider-Man 76 from 1991. Spidey Bust Loose. Guest starring the Fantastic Four. There you go. Art Attack Part 4 of 4. It is only $3 for this one. And we're going to take on the Batman and the Outsiders. We're going to put that one up. Yep, Deadly Last Hour. It also means it's time for another giveaway. That's right, 10 o'clock, time for another giveaway. Find something cool to give you guys. What will it be? What will it be? Questions, questions, questions. Here we go. I got a good one. Actually, Jaden, we've actually sold 3 different ones of those Harley slabs. That one actually was marked down today, and that's about it.
Yeah, we're not going to mark it down any further. We can just put it in the display case.
That's what I was telling them. We'll probably put it in the display tomorrow. This is Preacher Special, the story of You-Know-Who, issue number 1. This is going to be free of charge. That's right. This is a one-shot all about Arseface, and it's going to be free. It's definitely mature readers, but hey, all of you buying it out of mature anyway, right? You're all adults. We're all adults here. Close enough. This goes to James Smithers. Congratulations, James. You won the Preacher, the story of You-Know-Who, special number 1. And, of course, at 11 o'clock, we'll be doing our last giveaway of the night, and it will be that massive lot that Jay Collins has purchased to donate to you guys. Somebody's going to win that. It's going to be awesome.
So this is a pack of just rares. There's a foil rare on each side, and then there's 20 rares in between. So it's at least 22 rares.
This is a pack of nothing but magic rares. There's a foil on each side, and there's 20 rares in between. That's at least 22 magic rares in this pack for only $9. Let's see if I got a 9 here somewhere. Yep. There we go. $9 for these magic rare packs right here. And then, of course, it's only $12 for the 4 packs of magic. Web for 3 goes to Casey. Thank you, Casey. What is it? Yeah. Going to. Yep. Thor for 4 to James. Thank you, James. I'm going to check this thing here. Flip that corner back down. There we go. All right, this is a really early issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. Well, he's going to do it. I think it's because this bag's too small is why I did that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Not much better, though. Nope, that's not going to work. Let's try this guy, see if it works on it. Oh, Jay bought the board a while back and has donated it for a giveaway. That's going to be our last giveaway of the night. It's going to be very cool. This is The Amazing Spider-Man issue 109. That's right, 109. It is a 20-cent cover on this. Enter Doctor Strange. That's right, first team up there of Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, to my knowledge. The cover is, it's got a little bit of writing on it. The cover is pulled away here. It's been chipped. There's a bad corner here. It's not the greatest shape. It is issue 109 of Spider-Man. And we're going to let it go for just $10. So there you go. This is X-Men, issue number 19. X-Men 19, and there they are, kind of in the Savage Land here with Fantastic Four. It is $4 for X-Men issue 19. All right. Jay got the Spider-Man for 10. Thank you, Jay. Casey got the X-Men for 4. Thank you, Casey. What Avengers is that? Let me see. This is Marvel Super Action starring the Avengers. This is issue number 14 of Marvel Super Action. 40-cent cover from 1979. It's only $5. Oh man, you might have to you might have to refresh, Ron. You're lagging a little. This is X-Men issue number 8. X-Men number 8, and that is the White Queen and Spider-Man, and a number of dark things there around them on the cover. X-Men issue 8 for $4. This right here. This is a Fear Itself tie-in book. It's Fear Itself, Fellowship of Fear. And, of course, it talks all about sin and all of her hammer bearers here. It is $5 for Fear Itself, Fellowship of Fear. That X-Men for 4 goes to Casey. Thank you, Casey. All right, Fear Itself for 5 went to Casey. James just missed that one. Thank you, Casey. This is Black Panther, the Man Without Fear. For a time, Black Panther took over in Hell's Kitchen for Daredevil during the time when he, was dead, and then came back to run the hand. But this is Black Panther, the Man Without Fear, Fear Itself edition, and that is Black Panther in very much a Captain America Winter Soldier style gear. So he's got a 45 pistol. It's number 522 of Black Panther. It's $4. Excuse me, or actually, I guess 522 of Daredevil, really, but neither here nor there. This is X-Men, issue number 1. Mutant Milestone edition of X-Men. This is the Jim Lee issue, and that is Professor X, Jean Grey, Storm, Archangel, and Beast all together. Issue number 1 from 1991. That is $6. X-Men for 6 to James. Thank you, James. All right, this is Ghost Rider, issue number 62 from 1981. At last, the Satan-spawned biker tackles the Arabian Night. Mayhem in the Middle East. It's $5. Ghost Rider 62 from 1981. Very fine plus condition on that. What's up, cat? Whoa. No. Here, you get down. Stay down there.
You burping? Did you just eat? Is that what happened? You burping at everybody? Sorry, that was funny as hell.
Everybody did. Where the enemies were, I guess. This is Thor, issue 619. And there's Thor taking on Odin. That is $4 for that one. I think it's Odin. Let me look. Probably. It's probably Odin. It's $4. This is The Phantom Stranger, issue number 8. It's a 15-cent cover on this issue of The Phantom Stranger. Silver Age. Can you survive a journey to the tomb of the ice giants? And there's an ice giant. It's freezing up the stuff here, and there's the Phantom Stranger. There's a crease here on the cover. There's a little bit of writing there beside the P in Phantom boas. It looks good. It's $7 for that issue of Phantom Stranger. Put down the Steel for 3. Put up Phantom Stranger for 7. Thor for 4 went to Casey. Well, there we go. Thank you, Casey. Talking Preacher starting now. Oh. No, don't. She's chewing on cords. Nope. All right, take it easy, Ryan. Is that how it plays out? Squirt bottle. This is Tales of the Teen Titans, issue 73. It's from 1987. For the last time, Starfire and Nightwing. Star Cross Lovers. Tales of the Teen Titans, issue 73 for $4. We have a shop cat. And his name's Dimitri, and he's hanging out here. And he decided that this yellow power cord looked delicious. So... I was down in the basement today checking out some comics in the vault. He was down there hanging out, roaming around.
Dimitri, stay with
Yeah, Shamir. This is Azrael and Ash. This is a crossover of Azrael and Ash. It's only $5. Put this up for you earlier. Didn't know if you were on or not. You're on now. Now, more pages, more features, a better buy than ever. This is Man of War from DC. 44 pages, issue number 9, 50-cent cover. All new stories. Dateline, Frontline is back. The early life of enemy ace revealed at last. Codename Gravedigger, the one-man war. Plus, a surprise guest star. Joe Kubert cover on this. It does have some crease marks here in the corner, along the spine. Nothing overly bad. The coloring looks great. And it is $7. Men of War, issue 9, $7. I'm going to take down the Black Panther Fear itself for $4. No. I see you getting ready. You sit on your butt. Sit down. There you go. He's being cool.
Sit on that chair and chill.
Smells this old McDonald's.
Yeah, he's smelling this one too. Just looking at it like,
Something's in there. Trust me, Cat. You don't want it.
I don't know. He steals it at home all the time. Like going to Darian's room and stealing his food. I know. You're disgusting. You don't have toilets.
All right, guys. This is an issue of Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man issue number 10. It's a McFarlane issue of Spider-Man, Todd McFarlane. And that is Wendigo, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. Wolverine, Wendigo, and Wedheads. Issue number 10. It's from 1991. It is $6 for that. Oh, you got to get down, buddy.
Jesus fucking Christ, Cat. Come here.
$6. $6 for Spider-Man issue 10. Just because everybody's gone now. So now he's just like, yeah,
So now he
I'm
just
bored.
wants to be back up.
Got to find somebody. Ambush Bug 1 through 4 didn't sell for $9. What kind of world are we currently living in? I don't even know what to say.
Why don't you go play with your toy? Bought you like 5 new toys today.
So how is everybody's Monday going? I know some of you are watching Preacher. Some of you surely are watching Monday Night Raw. Things are happening in your world. Spider for 6 to Casey. There it is. Thank you, Casey.
It's because he sees you, so he gets distracted by you.
This is Wolverine issue number 47. Wolverine number 47. This is part of the Civil War storyline. This was a crossover with that. This is the Humberto Ramos era Wolverine, which is pretty awesome. Wolverine 47, that is $5. And there's Wolverine, of course, popping his claws on the front. Watching Grey's Anatomy. Reruns, or is that show still on?
I think it's your own.
Any bundles? Yeah, Justin, we got some bundles right here. You can get 5 comics for $8, 5 books for $8, or 6 for $42. Not only that, but these are filled. These are, well, they are seated with some very expensive books, as you saw on our Facebook page. 5 books for $8, $8 bundles. So there is a new season coming. Man, that show's like Supernatural. It's just on and on and on. It's good, I guess, especially if you're a fan. It always sucks seeing a show end if you're a fan of it. This is Spider-Boy Team Up number 1. Spider-Boy Team Up is, of course, an amalgam book. That's a mix of Marvel and DC where they mix their characters together. Never happen again. Here it is. Spider-Boy team-up featuring the Legion of the Galactic Guardians, $20.99. They just put everything together in one there. Spider-Boy team-up, number 1 from June of 1997. That is $6. Excuse me. Bundle for $8 to Justin. Thank you, Justin. Let me get you one here. Here you are, Justin. That is your bundle, sir. Spider-Boy team up for $6. I'm going to put out here somewhere. Let's get rid of the She-Hulk for $3. Put out the Spider-Boy for $6. Yeah, Game of Thrones. It's going to be such a long wait. Man. But yeah, Sons of Anarchy. I like that a lot. Sad that it ended. But comedies, I feel like, end a lot quicker generally. Well, not like main TV comedies, but stuff like Silicon Valley on HBO. I think next season's the last season. I am glad to see, though, that Curb Your Enthusiasm is coming back October 1st. I'm pretty stoked. I like this show. I like the fact that the main character is just a grumpy old guy. It's fantastic. He and I have a lot of the same attitude about life. So, it works out pretty well. This is Wonder Woman issue 7 from DC Comics from June of 2007. And things are happening. Wonder Woman issue 7 is $3. Steve Trevor all wrapped up in her lasso there. This is Mutant X, issue number 1 for $4. Take that down. Yeah, it's still going. That's a show I need to catch up on. I got through the first couple of seasons. I liked it. I just ran out of time. I was thinking about the other day about how I need to go back and start from the beginning, realistically, and just watch straight through. One for $3 to Shamir. Thank you, Shamir. This is Wonder Woman issue number 8, and the Dead Shall Rise. That is also $3 for that issue. All right, take it easy, Justin. We'll see you tomorrow. It's kind of a cool little book. It's not a comic book in the loosest sense, as in it's published by Marvel, but it's really more of a encyclopedia of characters. You can go through and check everything. This is the update to the Marvel Encyclopedia, A to Z. So these are all the new characters and updated characters and events and costumes from Marvel Universe in the last few years. Lady Bullseye, Legion, Iron Spider, Scar, Big Hero 6. You get a little bit of everybody on here. Pretty cool stuff. Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe, A to Z update. This is issue 2 of 5. So it is part of a series. I only have this issue. It is $4. $4 for that. And it'll be all kinds of little file cards of cool stuff. Yep. James got the Wonder Woman for $3. Thank you, James. Huh? Matt got the Avengers for $5. Thank you, Matt. This is still issue number 1. Still number 1. The Indestructible Man from the fiery forge of war strides a hero. That is still number 1. Very cool cover. And pulse pounding premiere issue, 35-cent cover number 1. It is in fine to very fine condition. There is a little crease mark here by the 35-cent, little white line, but otherwise looks great. $7 for Steel issue number 1 from DC. What's in my bottom? My right. Casey, this is the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, A to Z update, issue number 2. It's just a bunch of files about new Marvel characters inside here talking about basically just new characters and stuff. $4. Pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to have. Read up on some characters you might not be aware of. You normally don't have fun buying comics, Peter? My favorite things to do, man. This is Batman and Robin annual number 1 from the New 52. A new Dark Knight Rises, and that is Damian as Batman, and there is Gotham burning behind him. Of course, in Damian's future, all of Gotham is affected by the Joker gas. He lives in Arkham Asylum, and they're trying to find a cure, and he jumps the bridge out of Arkham into Gotham and fights his way through all kinds of Joker-out zombies. Pretty awesome stuff. This is Batman and Robin annual number 1. It is $7. Very fine plus to near mint condition. Good, Mitchell. How are you doing, man? How's your Monday night? This is The Simpsons, issue number 5. Not only are there The Simpsons and Itchy and Scratchy, but there is Bartman. Ooh, you can't deny Bartman. This is Simpsons Comics, issue 5, near mint. That is $3. I'll take down the Wolverine for 5, put up the Simpsons for 3. It's a Marvel Encyclopedia update, issue number 2. This is 22 rare Magic cards, and the 2 on the outside are foils. I don't know if there's more foils in there or not. I didn't make this pack, but it's $9. Only $9 for 22 Magic rares. This one here is actually Endbringer, which was a F&M promo from January 22nd of 2016. And this is Maurice's Twin Claws is the other. It's a DCI one as well. So there you go. A couple of DCI promos for $9. Well, plus the 20 other promos there for $9. And then here you have 4 packs of Magic. You got Magic Origins, Battle for Zendikar, Eldritch Moon, and Fate Reforged. These are all unopened booster packs of Magic for only $12. Marvel for 40, Casey. Thank you, Casey. Let's try one of these. We've got less than 30 minutes on the sale left. So, let's see what we can do. This is Suicide Squad, issue number 7 from May of 2008. This was pre-New 52. Lives on the line. Suicide Squad, issue 7, $5. Very fine plus to near mint condition. This is from the 52. This is week 52. 52 is a weekly DC series in which Booster Gold, The Question, Elongated Man, and a number of others were set on a path to find out basically about the multiverse, sort of. This is 52. It ends here. And there they are outside the grave of Ralph Dimby. You got Steel, Martian Manhunter, Starfire, Booster Gold, Animal Man, The Question, who's now Renee Montoya, and the female version of Steel. Year Without Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman is over. 52 from May 2nd, 2007. That is $4. I'm going to take down the Phantom Stranger, issue number 8, 15-cent cover for $7. And again, this is X Factor issue number 1. This is the first ever appearance of X Factor in the Marvel Comics, which was the classic X-Men team of Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, Angel, and Iceman. The best part of this is that Cyclops is married to Jean Grey's weird clone demon twin, and he leaves her. Gets a divorce in this. He knows Jean is back. He can't handle it. Weird times for Cyclops. Dramatic return of the original X-Men. This is from 1985, X Factor number 1. It is $15. It is in a fine condition. Looks great. We're going to put it right there. Azrael and Ash, one shot for $5. We're going to pull that down. 52 for $4 to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Take it easy, Jay. Have a good night. Thanks for buying the board and donating it up. We're going to give that away here shortly to some lucky person. This is Justice League of America, issue 232. 75-cent cover from 1984, guest starring the Justice Society of America. You got Dr. Fate, Starman, Alan Scott, Green Lantern, The Flash, Supergirl, and Superman punching Wonder Woman straight down. This is Justice League of America, issue 232. Just have a turned corner and a little bit of a rough edge. I'm actually going to mark it pretty cheap. Cheaper than I planned. I didn't realize I had that spot on it. This is Justice League of America 232. It's going to be only $3. Facebook's bad tonight. Sometimes it's with the weather. Casey, if wherever you're at it's bad weather, it may be that. Okay. What was that stuff? Aaron got that JLA for $3. Thank you, Aaron. Huh? Oh, that. Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay. It should take time to load sometimes. This is Justice League of America, number 32 from 1989. This is the team by Giffen and DeMatteis, guest starring Justice League Europe. And there is Batman, Animal Man, and Mr. Miracle. And they're all being attacked. Batman's got a kid trying to rip his eye out. And they're just kicking random citizens. Things are happening. It is Justice League of America, issue 32. It is $3. No bad weather in the desert. It's the heat. That's true. That's true. But I actually don't know what to say. Because I say if Facebook had relays where the weather's bad, but I don't know.
Our weather's bad.
Yeah, our weather is bad. So our upload might be acting weird. But I don't know. I don't think like everybody's having that same problem. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's aliens. A lot of aliens around the desert, from the way I understand it, from documentaries. Maybe. I don't know. Look here. Hey, I feel like an alien spacecraft could travel anywhere in the desert fairly easily. Just because they got caught up in Roswell doesn't mean that's the only place they hang out. This is Deathstroke the Terminator. In fact, if they got shot down in Roswell, I probably wouldn't be going back to Roswell. This is Deathstroke Terminator number 8 from 1992. I don't know why I'm even arguing it because it's whatever. City of Assassins Part 3, and that is Deathstroke with Batman. If you want this, you might have to put DS because Deathstroke's a word that usually Facebook flags. Deathstroke the Terminator number 8 for $3. Let's put it over here. Take down the Men of War, number 9 for 7. Simpsons for 3 to Jason Castle. Thank you, Jason. It's like I can't even hear the rain, but since I can hear the cars driving through it, it makes me sleepy because I know that it's raining. You know? This is Ghosts, New Tales of the Weird and Supernatural. This is issue number 85, 40-cent cover. We challenge you to read it. In an auto graveyard, 2 mortals learn all graveyards have spirits. And there's a ghost car with Skeleton driving it. Things are happening. It looks like a Joe Kubert cover. I'm sure it's not, but it's close. It is Ghosts, issue 85 for $3. Next up, we have Action Comics. This is Action Comics number 328. The spy monitor shows our plot worked. We managed to secretly coat Superman's hands with chemicals that made him a living doomsday bomb. That makes no sense. When he clapped his hands to applaud the Superman Day parade, he detonated a blast that wiped out Metropolis. Now it makes sense. The mightiest man on Earth becomes the deadliest in Superman's Hands of Doom.
You know, that's how they swap your hands at the airport.
Because of the clapping explosions. Yeah. This is Superman. Things have happened. It's a 12-cent Silver Age Action Comics, and it's preposterous, like a lot of Silver Age comics are. This is Action Comics number 328. It does have some wear here to the spine, a little bit of a roll. Also, it's got some spots here on the corner. The coloring is good. Overall, it looks nice. It's very good to find, is what I would say. It's $10 for Action Comics 328. We'll take down the Ghost Rider for $5. We'll put up the Action Comics for $10. Oh yeah, I know.
Isn't that screwed up?
Yep, I've had it done. I've had it. I always get caught in those things.
Yeah, me too.
We look like we're no good.
Well, they found stuff on mine because I had been potting the day before.
Mm-hmm.
So
They found something on mine too, and I had come from. I was in LA and I was coming back from that He-Man convention thing, and I think it was maybe when I was in the taxi or something. Maybe I got something on my hands. I don't know what it would have been, but they like, oh, we see something, and it's just like,
Could even be salt.
yeah. I was like,
It's just enough
it's
salt.
just something on my hands, guys. Like,
Next time I'm gonna ask him if it's because of Mexicans.
you should ask them. All right, this is Batman from the New 52. This is Batman issue 17, and that is Joker with his face removed. He's wearing it like a mask. He's in a tuxedo, and he's dancing peacefully with the bloody cape and cowl of the Dark Knight. This is from Death of the Family, one of arguably the coolest stories in the entire New 52 run of Batman, which was nothing but cool Batman stories. This is issue number 17. It is $7. Snyder and Capullo. Very fine plus to near mint condition. Take down the Spider-Boy team up for 6. We'll put out the Batman for 7. And now we'll take Spider-Boy team up, the amalgam of Marvel and DC together for $4. We're going to mark it down to 4. And we are going to replace Steel number 1 with it. Put that right there. Batman for 7 to Casey. Thank you, Casey. Whoa. This is an issue of X-Men number 1. As you can see, this one does feature the full, massive, double gatefold cover of the entire X-Men. And on the inside, that is a poster, an up and down poster of the teams together as well. Is that issue? This is the issues in the bag and board still. This is the one I'm going to be selling you guys. We're going to put out X-Men number 1. This is the big gatefold edition of X-Men number 1 by Jim Lee. That is $7. X-Men for 7 went to James Smithers. Thank you, James. And we are down to about our last 10 minutes or so of the feed here. So anything you guys are looking to buy, now is the time to get it. Remember, we do have 5 books for $8. $8 bundles full of mystery and suspense, just like the human heart. Right here, $8 for a bundle. Or you can get 6 of these for $42, which you've had done a couple times tonight. Quadruple times tonight, lots of times tonight. And I don't have many of those left, but we got some bundles here. 5 books for $8. Set that out there as a constant reminder. This is going to be $12. This is a Golden Age comic, 10-cent cover. Journey to the Center of the Earth. Journey to the Center of the Earth, 10-cent cover. Deep underground, 4 daring explorers discover a strange land and a city lost for more than 1,000 years. Pat Boone and James Mason starred in this and in this comic. It is $12 for this Dell movie classic. It's got some spine wear to it, some overall creasing. Silver Age, or Golden Age, I mean. This is from 1959. 20th Century Fox, 1959. Dell, Journey to the Center of the Earth for only $12. I'm going to take down the Spider Boy for $4. And this is Green Lantern, issue 58. 12-cent cover. Silver Age Green Lantern, number 58. What's happening to me? Who am I? What am I? And there's an evil Black Lantern version of Hal behind him. Is that early Parallax? Who knows? Who's to say? But it's issue number 58 of Green Lantern. And it is only $30. It's actually tagged $40. I put 30 on it. It does have the subscription crease in the middle, which, as we talked about, can realistically be pressed out. Otherwise, the thing looks immaculate. $30. Journey for 12 to Casey. Thank you, Casey. Any Hulk back there? That's a good question. Let me look. This is the Fantastic Four, number 551. Not only is Doctor Doom on the cover looking pretty awesome, but this is a cover by Michael Turner. Fantastic Four cover by Michael Turner. Very fine plus to near mint. Fantastic Four 551. That is $4. I'm looking for Hulk. I just saw that on the way. Couldn't resist putting it out. James gets the FF for 4. Thank you, James. This is Deadpool, issue number 11 for $4. Deadpool number 11 for 4. Tradmore artwork on that. Let's see. Looking for some Hulk. Looking for some Hulk. Holy cow. All right, well, we're going to sell you this thing first. If I can find a price tag that works for me on it. Casey gets the Batman for 7. The Batman and Robin. Thank you, Casey. Let's see. Actually, I'll just replace the one in the window. This is X-Men issue number 137. The Phoenix Must Die. It's from 1980. This is very fine plus condition. This is a grade-worthy copy of X-Men 137. Not only that, but this is a classic cover that'll live throughout time. I'm going to put this out for $30. Actually, didn't realize that that was in the box. I had to put it out a lot sooner than that. Now, about that Hulk. Let's see. This is Captain America Reborn, issue number 1. Alex Ross cover on this. Issue number 1, first print, near mint, never read. Captain America Reborn number 1 for $6. I'm getting the Deathstroke for $3. Hulk, where are you? James got the Captain America for $6. Thank you, James. This is another issue of the Captain America Reborn. It's the only other issue I have right now. It's number 2. And it has Captain America choking out Hitler right on the cover. This is Captain America Reborn number 2 for $5. All right, Captain for $5 to James. Thank you, James. All right, guys, it is 10:55. It's about time for that last giveaway for us to kind of wrap things up. This is a Marvel must-haves for Hulk. This prints 3 issues of The Incredible Hulk together. Return of the Monster, featuring issues 34 through 36. Very fine plus near mint condition. That Hulk collection is $5. This is Black Panther issue 21. It's got an awesome cover by Gary Frank of the Submariner trying to kill Black Panther. That is only $3.
So Richard said Ghost number 3. Oh, Captain for 5 first to James.
Oh, that already went. Captain 5 already happened.
Ghost number 3, said Richard. I think he means Ghost 4-3. It's up there, top, other side.
Oh, goes for 3.
To Richard.
All right, Richard got that one.
And then James wants
Hulk
Hulk for 5.
for 5 to James. Just beat Francesco out. And then Aaron wants Justice League for 3. And that is Justice League for $3. Thank you, Aaron. This is the giveaway stack? Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. If somebody wants to buy the rest of the stuff on the board, we can mark it down. Well, I can't really do that much. Got the X Factor number 1 up here. Yeah, sorry, guys. Anyway, still for 7 to Aaron. That's the one I pulled down, right? Let me see if I got it, Aaron. Yep, here it is. Still issue 1 for $7. Thank you. All right, so these are what we're giving away. This is all thanks to Jay Collins donating this to you guys to give away. This is the Villains United #1. We've got Claw, the Unconquered issue 2. Spider-Man issue 11, Todd McFarlane Spider-Man issue. Men of War issue number 17. Batman Beyond Origin issue. Ghosts number 109. Wolverine issue 65. Ghost Rider number 70. ROM issue 17. And The Preacher #1 reissue all together. You get all this stuff right now for free to the winner of this very giveaway. Tape these bad boys together. And these go to Shamir. Shamir is the winner on tonight's last drawing. Everybody congratulate Shamir in the feed. He won simply by sharing the feed out and, of course, liking the Maddox page up top, like all of you have done. We've had a number of winners today. Shamir is the big winner for tonight. Although I will say that Amazing Spider-Man issue we gave away earlier, pretty nice. In fact, we've had a number of good giveaways tonight, to be honest. Everybody congratulate Shamir. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for buying stuff. It's always awesome. I really appreciate you guys picking stuff up from us. It really adds to this process. And we, of course, will be back tomorrow. I'll be back at 3 o'clock here tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll have our regular sale from 3 to 7. Then, around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm going to shoot for 7:30 unless something happens. Then at 7:30, we will be having the new comic pre-sale. Pre-sale is the key word. We'll be selling all kinds of comics, collectibles, basically everything that Diamond sends our way tomorrow for New Comic Day on Wednesday. We'll be pre-selling it tomorrow night. So we want you all to tune in for that. And whenever we post up about it on the feed, which we will do, we'll do a post about the pre-sale. Please share that out onto your pages and into groups. Since it isn't a live video, it'll be easy for you to share. Only in groups so that people would appreciate it. We don't want anybody to get mad or get kicked out of a group. But if you got a comic group and people are down for this stuff, please share it out. We highly appreciate it. The more eyes on the feed, the more comics we sell, the more comics we can sell to you, and on and on and on. So we will see you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And we'll do our best to have some really cool stuff for you guys tomorrow to sell you. So take it easy. Thanks again.